First play, and May goes to the air. That is right side and taken in by Allen. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
May now on 1st and 10. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ready?
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
Lynn's coming. He'll throw it. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Right. Let's go now. Ready?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll fill up here. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Here we go.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
At the 18-yard line.
Here we go. You, yellow, set.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
6, mega. Set. Drill green. Block set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he is going the wrong way. Tackles back at the 7.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen, they can't help him with that.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
On the ball.
His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Right. Green gap. Cut.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Five. Here goes crazy. It's crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots will level things out at 7 apiece. Time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Ready. Red, yellow, blue, grilled green. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw yet again. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish.
And he's in! Touchdown, Dolphins. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Throwing is May. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Remember, he had his touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's May. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's up?
Out of the gun, here's May. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here goes that.
Throwing now is May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Going for it all. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Sir, what's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
May to the air once more. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flats. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check, smash. Here we go.
The drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Check.
Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Smash. Red. Down. Red. Yes. Cut.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And let them down up beyond the 30s. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here's May again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Wilson. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Dolphins 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. And he will score. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
17.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy! Here goes that. Here goes that. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May to throw on 2nd down. This one complete right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here goes crazy, crazy. Here goes that. 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, get. Crazy, crazy.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. The throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Got it. Set. Ready.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's second down and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
Set, huh?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side, to Godwin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Steal. Check steal. Down. Set.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass. And
he's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Patriots 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Like I'm gone, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore, that landed in rain. Racing shows, yeah, I'm Germany.
Where was that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. Inside the 30s. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
6-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that He's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Hey, Garfield! I hear the threat. Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. Now May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And
he's in. Touchdown, New England. Extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots move back to within 1.
Patriots 27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Off play action. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Red, 30, long red. Ready.
Throwing now on third and long, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Taken at the 19. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
That's good.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. Working across the field, he's got Allen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To throw is May. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Down. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11. Once more, it's Henderson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Results in a 4th
And that's
down.
exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Okay, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially.
Saquon Barkley angling to the sideline inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yes, sir. 5, 5, 5.
On play action, here's May. Catch made there by Allen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Crazy. Hey, kid. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5, 5, 5.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now, he'll air one out. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must, as they come out for 1st and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted, What's in store in the remaining time?
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Set.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Now Barkley. 1st down and more inside the 30. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see...
And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the 4th.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Crazy.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy.
May going to look to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Here's 1st down.
Here goes that. Crazy. Lady, what's up? 5.
Throwing is May. Now, a deep shot for Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, He let 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you've just got to catch the ball.
Crazy. Five.
May to throw on second down. Again, working deep downfield.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
49.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Look at him go! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
The Dolphins are
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Patriots 49.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Five. Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
They'll go play action with May. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
First down.
New England going to take their second timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Set, ready. 52 close. Cut.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those were so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Foxborough.